Hi guys, good morning. For personal reasons, I can be connect with you today, but that doesn't mean that you are not gonna work. So here you will find the pages that you have to do during this period and also the instructions where you can work everything perfect. So let's see what you have to do. Okay guys, so we're gonna start working on the created writing page. I remember that we were the first exercise yesterday. So what you have to do right over here is only to complete the chart. If it's missing something, remember that you should imagine that you are gonna live in another planet, specifically in Mars. So you have to imagine how will be the task that the community will perform, how will be the houses, the education, and also you should add some another two characteristics. We talk about the government and the public services. When you already have done this, I remember that also I told you that you should work the portfolio activity. I didn't create the space today because you will see the space where you can upload this activity tomorrow. Okay, when you have done the portfolio activity, you are gonna check your own work. Okay, here you have this table. You will put a check next to the things that you have done in your writing. So for example, if you consider that your punctuation marks are written properly, you will put a check. Okay, and maybe you notice that you made a grammar mistake or you forgot to include a comma or some quotes or something like that. Please add to your comments. This will be like a self-assessment, so I need that you be pretty honest with you. I mean, it's not that I'm gonna tell you that you are wrong, only if for you can see what are the mistakes that you have in your writing. Then you have the use of the adjectives and adverbs. Remember that yesterday we learned about the adverbs of manner, so it's important that you can include it on your exercise. The correct grammar structure, also the grammar topics that we saw during the unit number 3. Maybe you can include some of them. So if you did it, put a check mark. Please tell me if your ideas are clearly expressed with wide range of vocabulary. It is important, or it will be perfect that you include some of the vocabulary words. That will be a great detail. And finally, you have to tell me if your conclusion, your closing was adequate, or do you consider that was missing something? Maybe in the moment that you are checking everything, you have another idea that it could be for your conclusion. So if that is the case, please include it in your comments. If you consider that everything is all right, just put a check. So as I told you, I didn't create the space on Classroom where you can have the opportunity to add everything. And I'm going to read for you this important information for you can take into account. Neutral register. Writing language has registers to fit different contexts. Register relates to the style of your writing, vocabulary structure, and every grammar topic. Structure are determined by the language register. There are 3 languages registered in writing: formal, informal, and neutral. The neutral register is appropriate for expository text, such as articles, since it is used to communicate facts and no emotional information. It lies between formal and informal register. So remember the one that you are using right now, it is an article, so it's neutral. The text that you should write, that you should write, it will be neutral. If you notice, there is a bonus appendix activity, but in this case, in this opportunity, we are not going to work it because there are some exercises that we should do together, and today we are not in that way. So omit this part. You don't have to work anything in the bonus activity appendix. So we already conclude with with that area. So that it means, guys, that we're going to continue working on page 95. There you will find visible thinking, critical thinking, making predictions. The first exercise consists that you have to read the prediction about the future of the world and write letter A if you are agree, or letter D if you are disagree next to them according to your personal opinion. Okay, if you are agree with the announcement, you will put letter A. If you are disagree because it's not according to your opinion, you will write letter D. Okay, so tell me, are you agree that robots are going to be widely used for our agriculture tasks on farms? Please tell me. Do you think that commercial flights will take place without pilots? There will be a world government, electric cars will replace gasoline ones, and the Arctic ice is going to melt during the summer months. So tell me, are you agree or not? In the second exercise, you have to complete the chart with the one predictions about each of the topics and write the reason why you think it will be this possible, if it's negative or a positive effect of humankind. So tell me, what is your prediction about the environment? Do you consider that we are going to have more pollution or is going to be reduced? Okay, remember that there are right now many campaigns that are trying to reduce the pollution, maybe in lakes, reducing the use of plastic, but will be this measure enough for we can stop? Okay, so tell me your prediction and if it's for you positive or negative effect. Also about the technology, do you remember that I don't know if it was on Tuesday? We were reading about the technology advances and how it's going to be implemented in our future. Okay, the smart devices that we're going to have available, all the technology, maybe robots helping us in different chores in our house. So what is your prediction about that? Is going to be useful? Is going to be good for us? Is going to be positive or negative? Talked also about the space exploration. In the previous reading, you saw that there is a possibility, according to some research, that a planet that we can maybe live in the future will be Mars. But for you, will be this possible, or how will be the changes that we'll have according to the exploration? Because remember that there is a part of the story where it says that the men already was in the moon. So do you think that we're going to have the possibility to explore another planet, maybe that is far from the Earth? Please let me know. About the health, right now, maybe we don't take too much care about our health because we eat too much junk food. We don't exercise due to the pandemic. So how you consider that is going to be your health? Try to imagine yourself in the future and how will be, I mean, how you can see your future, and tell me what's going to be positive and negative. And finally, the education. In these last 3 years, the education is the one that have been experienced more changes because we start with the online modality, then we are with both. I mean, you are in the school, at the same time you have to be connect some days. So in the future, what do you think that is going to be? We are going to be everything in this, I mean, everybody on the school. We are going to have the possibility to continue connect, and also tell me what will be the best for you, because it's also based on your opinion. Maybe, yes, you want to continue online, or you want to continue only if you are in the school. So tell me about that, and if it's going to be positive and negative. And not only based on the modality, try to explain me the advances that we're going to have in the education. Okay, maybe we're going to implement more technology. We are going to have the opportunity to have scholarships. I don't know, whatever thing that is on your mind is okay. And in this page, you have one portfolio activity, but as we are not together again, we are not going to work it. Okay, so don't worry. You don't have to do this portfolio activity, so don't stress. And guys, fortunately, we get to the end of the unit number 3. Thank you so much for collaborating with me. I remember that I told you that I was worried about that we won't have enough time. But yes, we did it. And congratulations for you, because this wasn't be possible if you didn't work as the way that you work. So congratulations one more time. And we get to the last page of unit number 3. Good job. So the question for this will be, will intelligent robots rule the world? Okay, let's remember a little bit about the movies that I recommend you, like I, Robot. Do you remember what is about that movie? So try to imagine yourself, or maybe in the future that the robots are going to be implemented more in the houses due to the technology. So What do you think that is going to happen? Is going to be something good? Is going to be something bad? What are the advantages and disadvantages that you can see? So also for this, I think that is necessary to do some research on the topic, because you have to see what are the visions for the future, how they are preparing. Okay, so you need to be prepared for the class debate. What you are going to do today is to write your ideas. I mean, write your opinion, take your point of view. You will write your personal opinion on the subject in the chart. And please take a look to the examples that are on your book to make sure that you are going to support your ideas with reasons. Okay, the instruction that you have to investigate a little bit is because I need that you don't tell me only what is on your mind. No, you are gonna be like explaining why you think that. Okay, so I need that you research information for you can have support ideas. And it is important too that you can use the structures from the dialogues that are in the page 77 with the following phrases. I think, or I don't think that. My opinion is that because, or the reason why I think is because. So remember that this is important for you can start writing your opinion. Okay, so if you consider that is for your opinion, for example, robots will probably take over the world someday in the future. Intelligent robots will have many advantages over humans. And what is the reason? Maybe because if they are creating artificial intelligence, it could be something dangerous, okay? Because we don't know. The human mind is a little bit complicated. And if they try to imitate in a robot, I don't know. I don't see so many advantages. But that is my opinion. Now tell me about yours. Or if you are against, if robots can be intelligent one day, they will be programmed by humans and robotic laws and ensure they will not rule the world. So based also in the movies. Okay, why? Because that is gonna give us an idea what can happen, and if that happens, how we can solve it. So tell me, what is for you? They will help us, or maybe they will cause us many troubles. Okay, and that will be all for today. That is all the those are the only things that you have to do. The class debate, I mean, your opinion, you will express it on class on Monday. Okay, you will tell me what is your opinion, what is the information that you found, and your supporting ideas too. We will see who wins depending on what are your arguments. Okay, so guys, thank you for work as you are doing right now. You did an excellent work. I'm pretty sure that you finished with all the pages that I assigned you. I only remind you that on Classroom, I'm going to let two spaces. The first one is for you can upload the article, and the second one is for you can upload the pages that we work during the week. Okay, and it should be until this one, that is 96. And I almost forgot to tell you something else. I almost forgot to include this page. On page 99, you will find the portfolio page, and you already know how to work it. Here you will express your personal information according to what you learned during the unit, how you feel right now with English, what do you consider that you learned, the strategies that you consider that were useful for you, the ones that you consider that didn't help you in anything, what are the activities that you enjoy the most, maybe it was something with a group, maybe it was something that you work by yourself, what were the multiple intelligence that you put in practice, and the bonus activity appendix. Please remember that you have to tell me if we work listening, vocabulary, visible thinking, writing. You have to include here because I noticed that some of you didn't write this information, and also the page where is located that. Okay, so here now what do you consider that you are better? Maybe right now you are more confident, you feel more comfortable speaking English, you consider that your fluency is better. Please let me know. And the things that you consider that still practice, maybe the reading, maybe the listening, because I know that it could be complicated to only listen, but please write those for we can in the next unit do it better. Okay, have a wonderful day, guys. If you have any doubt, any question, you can write me by WhatsApp or you can let me a comment in Classroom. Bye.